Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new chapter of Nanatsu no Taizai, which is on chapter 272, or you could call it the 7 Deadly Sins on chapter 272. This chapter right here was actually pretty cool, and it, as I expected, but at the same time, some big revelations just revealed. So if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that the Demon King ends up taking a look at Bond right now, along with like Meliodas and Wild, and of course we have to it that many. Sorry, I was about to sneeze right there. Even Bond is really surprised to see that the Demon King is very huge, but we have to it that Wild also explains that he continually gains energy by greedily consuming all the living things of this world and is constantly growing very bigger than usual. And we have too that the Demon King says like, I don't know how you were able to reclaim your sanity, Meliodas, but it seems like to me you returned to your original form. So the fact that you're here means that that beast led you here. So it seems you realize the existence of this door, etc. So we have to it that that Wild and everyone else is trying to fight the Demon King, while Wild tries to take the first shot but gets flicked away by Wild pretty badly, but that doesn't faze Hawk at all. And we see to it that Wild warns Bond and Meliodas not to look away, and they almost got slashed by the freaking Demon King. And even the Demon King says, I told you already, you will never return to the other side. And he ends up doing another slash, which ends up cutting Bond's arm, but he ends up growing it back. And he ends up trying to use physical hunt on the Demon King, Bond, but apparently it seemed like it reflected back on Bond himself. And we have to, he goes like, how is it that my own power is getting absorbed by him, though? It's strange. And we have to that they dodge the Demon King's attacks as best as they can, and Wild, who turns his tusk very long and calls it Zigzag Wild, hits the Demon King and tries to spin it around. But it doesn't work on him and he ends up grabbing Hawk, squeezes him, and ends up throwing down to the ground. But that didn't stop him. And we have to it that the Demon King says, I'm the freaking Demon King. What the hell do you take me for? As long as I I'm here standing guarding the door. Doesn't matter who it is impossible for you to pass through this door. Anyone. And we have to it that the emotions of Meliodas says, you're not the one who decides that. And he says, yes, I am. And he summons thunder on freaking Meliodas, and he uses full counter. He reflected his attack, but it seems like it had no effect on him. And we have to it that like rather than he reflected, he somehow absorbed all the reflected magic energy. And we see to it that Bond's like, what the hell is this guy, dude? It's like neither my snatch nor Wild's attacks nor your full counter worked on him. And Meliodas explains the Demon King's power. His Epiness ability is the Demon King, or also known as the Ruler, which apparently it seems kind of relatable because it's like everything you try to hit him with, it has no effect on the punk, dude. Like he is literally like whatever you throw at him, it's not gonna affect him. Like Wild tries to attack him physically, it doesn't work. Bond and Meliodas trying to like reflect his magic attacks and tries to absorb his strength, it won't work. So I guess the Ruler ability is explaining it all. But we have to it that the Demon King says like, look, you can keep fighting like this you are now and vanish along with this dust, or you could give up and vanish from my sight. Either way, before you vanish, he therefore asks Meliodas, I have something to ask you. Just a moment ago, you mentioned that you couldn't recall any memories of Esterosa. I, like you, am also unable to remember anything. Me, the Demon King. He even says like, indeed, hundreds of millions of years have flown by since I've come into purgatory, but I remember my days spent in the underworld. I remember you, Meliodas, Zeldaris. I remember my servants, the 10 Commandments, the Despicable Goddess clan. I could remember them all without effort. But you know, the one I can't remember is Esterosa. All I can recall is is what amounts to a summarized description of him. And now the time has come to make me sure of it. Go on, tell me what you know about him, which the Demon King asked Meliodas. And Meliodas explains, like, although he is the son of the Demon King, he was born without the powers of darkness, a weak-hearted young boy who couldn't even kill a fly. And he therefore says, pitying him, I, the Demon King, granted Esteros a commandment. And therefore the Demon King says, as I thought. And we have to it that Meliodas is like, what the hell is going on here? And the Demon King says, both you and I, everything we know about Esterosa seems to have been fabricated. And he actually says, like, that punk, I knew it. He pulled one over us. And we have to it that Meliodas goes like, wait a minute, you don't really mean. And we have to it that the Demon King explains, that's right. The other of the 10 Commandments who, like you, betrayed me. And we have to it that Hawk with Gother says, why'd you suddenly call out to chase him in the blue like that? Is Gother. So the reason why Meliodas and why the Demon King cannot remember Esterosa very well, possibly, is because of Gother himself. So it looks like to me he had a little small part to play about Esterosa's true identity here and there, possibly what's been going on. Not only that, like what happened. So it looks like to me Gother. We all know Gother, you know. He has been behind many crazy scenes, such as erasing Deanne's memories, to brainwashing Gilla, and now the biggest one has come about that he did something to the Demon King and Meliodas and Esterosa himself about his memories here and there. So it looks like to me Gother is really behind it all, and I hope it gets revealed very soon, because we all know Gother is the memory manipulation guy. He even somehow erased or memory wiped or manipulate the Demon King's memories along with Meliodas. The only question is, why did he do that? What did he do? What was the point of all that? But the next chapter to be continued in is called the Holy War Sacrifice. So it looks like to me there might have been some kind of big role to play about what Gother did. But to let you guys know, which is really upsetting as well, is that next week on Nanatsu on the 7 Deadly Sins on Nanatsu no Taizai, there will be break for the manuscript work. So yeah, looks like there's a lot. Looks like what's been revealed is pretty crazy. The Demon King's power, known as the ruler, that has no almost any attacks will have no effect on him. Not to mention Gother behind it all about the memory wipe or memory manipulation of Meliodas and the Demon King. And the next chapter is called the Holy War Sacrifice. So I don't know what role this has to play for Gother, but I hope it's all revealed, etc. Even right now, when I read the chapter, I was really shocked to myself. I'm like, what the freaking hell? So yeah, Gother's behind it all about this memory manipulation wipe thing. So we'll have to find out why he did it, and the next chapter, which will have to wait another week or so, is called the Holy War Sacrifice. So whatever is revealed, we're gonna get a really big shock factor into it. So until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. So I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, right? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot!